Every year, just before winter, we seem to find ourselves drawn towards the central North Island, up towards National Park and the Tongariro crossing. This year we were lucky enough to have a lot of the family there. The nieces, the nephews, the uncles, the aunts, granny and grandpa. We all stayed in a nice house and looked forward to the challenge of the Tongariro crossing. Today we are here at the Old Coach Road. We've got Grandpa and Josh and Livy and Roxanne. And we're going to do the Old Coach Road.
Oh, goody!
Here they come. The Old Coach Road takes you down towards a viaduct, and that in itself is an incredible cycle. Watch yourself on here. And that was just an epic cycle, which most of us did, and including the legend himself, 83-year-old Jeffrey Railton. Just a fantastic cycle.
Hello, how's it going? There we go.
The crossing is really super special. It's attainable by pretty much anybody. You don't have to be super fit or an amazing athlete. You've just got to be prepared, some warm clothes, some food, some water, and a good attitude. And off you go. But remember, things can change very quickly up there, so be organized. The first bit's quite flat and you're probably fooled into thinking this is easy. And the next thing you get hit by the devil's staircase and you start to breathe a little bit harder. And you get to the top of this and you come across this crater and you feel like you're on another planet. On the right hand side you've got Mount Naraho, I think it's called. And ahead of you is the rest of the walk and you can see where you're headed. And you already feel like you've achieved something by getting to this point.
So us people are here. We're going to go up that sexy bucker and down. How long have we gone?
So at this point you kind of reassess and you look at how everybody's feeling. And you make sure everyone's okay and you're prepared to summit. You start tramping up the side of the mountain, and the higher you get, the more spectacular the views get. As you're heading up, one of the first things you come across is this spectacular red crater. Tony's found the source of all heat.
Oh, so good.
After all the amazing colours, you walk next to old lava flow. And we were so lucky this time. There wasn't a breath of wind up there. And I think that's quite unusual. And there was just a mirror of silence. That's really cool. Wow, that's special. It was quiet and quite incredible. Yeah. So we've made it to one of the lakes here. I think this is the Blue Lake, the Sky Lake, or one of the lakes. Absolutely special.
It's real nice.
Even more special with this one than this one. Now we're gonna run.
That was wobbling.
Crazy man, crazy mountain man.
And from there you've got a cruisy 8 kilometers to the end. There they are, the 3 girls. Some decided to walk down and enjoy the view, and other maniacs decided to run. That section can be a bit of a slog, but it's awesome to know, you can look back and see what you've achieved. It's quite incredible. It's 20 kilometers, and every time I do it I feel like I've really achieved something. And part of that achievement is seeing everybody else, young and old, who's been able to do it. And very lucky to be able to experience that with everybody else. There he comes. They made it! An excellent trip all round. I'm sure we'll be back again next year.